Hello, and thank you for tuning in to my first Battlefield 3 commentary. My name is Trace, and I've been playing first-person shooters for a little over a decade now. So, I've gathered a little bit of knowledge about how to go about playing it. I'm more of a defensive player, so you might not like my camping style, if that's what you want to call it in Battlefield. I don't believe that there's such a thing as camping, unless you're a sniper and you're not following the objective. But yeah, it's all about doing the objective, right? So that's the main focus here. I wanted to choose Metro as my map. It's a very small scale example of what I really want to discuss. How to procedurally push up through the map, one position at a time. I want to talk about how taking one position is the key to being able to take the next position, right? It's like a ladder. You got to climb in an upward motion, one bar at a time. So the first key position that I take is the escalator. It gives me great field of view over that left side. Zero exposure rate, aside from what I'm shooting at, and hopefully my gun will get the kill, and I will stay alive. It's going to be more along the lines of me playing angles, doing peaks from medium to long range, and that's on a Metro, a long range. You'll get to see a little bit more of the careful decision-making process that I make. There's times where, you know, I think I'm safe and I run out and I get blasted. You know, it happens to all of us. But I really try to minimize those encounters where I get caught off guard because I'm the one holding the position that's got the field of view that protects my teammates. I like to play the point man, try and point out enemy positions with even just random shots, because just that has like a slight psychological effect on people, right? If they see shooting on that right side of the map, they'll tend to want to go over there. So I kind of pointed out with some gunshots. You know, I'm just kind of trying to be as safe as possible with these angles. We took that escalator with relative ease. There's very little enemy forces, but I think we've now hit their front line, and it's that right side map there. So that's the new problem. I have to solve that problem. How are we going to clear that space out? What's the best angle to take to really clear those areas out? And I think there's only really two critical angles for clearing that right side of the hall there. The first one I will take right now immediately is this position here. Although I'm a little bit exposed to that left side, which I just realized as I took it, I have a great slight angle, very tiny angle. It's a very tight shooting space, right? I can see most of the enemies on the left side there, but the thing is that they could be on the right side of that wall. So now that we've cleared the left side out, I can cross over, and as I'm doing that, I'm going in shooting, right? I pick one up, and I probably have one suppressed, and I finish it off. Just based on the way that I moved through that space right there, we literally cleared out that whole right side. Now, whether I did that mainly on my own, I'm not going to go into discussion. There's too many variables to calculate to determine whether that was solely based on my actions. But I did pick up a sweet 700, 800 points on that. So now I'm just holding that angle, you know, trying to make sure that they no longer have the foot in the door. But unfortunately, my mates there on the right, inside of that little booth area, they're pretty much all dead, which means the opposite side of the ticket booth here is free reign for the enemy to pass through. They can push up and they can hold that position, and it'll make it very difficult for our men to get back in to that little side cubby there. So I thought maybe I'd try to peek and get a couple kills, but grenades, gotta love grenades. So yeah, I'll just try and sum that up again. It's more along the lines of pushing up to one position, using that position to watch certain angles so that your teammates can then push up into another position that's been cleared by you because of the angle you were holding. I really don't know what else to say in that regard. You know, this does apply to larger conquest maps, but of course it's not that strict. You know, in Conquest you have 1,000,001 places to hide. You just want to run around and base it as much on reaction time as you can. If you find that this video is helpful, comment, like, you know, if you have some things you want to say, positive, negative, let me hear it. I'm all ears. I'm going to be releasing smaller videos, more along the lines of me taking a position and how that position, or what I can clear from that position. And I got some great examples. I'll mainly use Metro for the time being as I go through some of these new ideas for some people. And if you like it, again, please comment on my video. Thank you kindly.